Hi, scrapbook friends. This is the last sketch that we will use in this series anyway. We're going to finish off our page, and I have a little confession that I'll make later on in the video. But our sketch calls for 5 2x2 squares down the side, and then 2 3x4 mats. I think I want to make my mats out of this. This is from Outdoor Barbecue, I believe. I love the blue and the red colors with a hint of green in it. And so blue was my inspiration. This is a scrap. And I found these really small scraps remaining. And hopefully I can get 2" by 2" squares out of these 5 pieces of paper. Let's see if that's doable. Let's start with this piece right here. That's the 2" line. So I'm going to want to see, I'm going to get a square. If I cut this over right here, will that 2" line make it all the way over? Let's see. Okay, the first, I'm going to start here. Okay, when I cut right there, that's the 2" line gap. I think I can do it. Okay. Okay, 1 2x2 square. Let's see if I can do that again. Okay. Okay, this is my straight side. Okay, another 2" square. That was some very irregular paper. Hopefully I won't have to deal with that. The reason that paper was irregular, it was used to make one of those sunburst designs. So I'm glad I was able to use the leftovers from that sunburst design in another layout and get use out of that, the scraps that design did generate quite a few scraps. Okay, we have 5 squares. How do we want to arrange our 5 squares? We only have one light piece, so I'll put it in the middle. And then we'll put this here. And I actually will put this here. I don't want to bookend this little border with that and that at the top, so I like that. The sketch calls for 3x4. This is a 4x6, so let's just cut it in half at 3x3. And this is the super fast layout. I'm ready to put it in the journal. September 21st. We got a sundae at Ghirardelli's. It's huge, but delicious. Then we went to the outlet center and I got some new sneakers. Okay, friends, I'm going to make a confession. I pulled up what I had put on this page because it was so beautiful to be the going home page for this layout. And so I moved this layout to the last page of the journal because I wanted to have the title Going Home. I will put that title on later, but it was just so pretty and it was just the right amount of space to tell our coming home story. And so this is our final layout for the book for the 6.75 inch by 10-inch size and the end of this series. But there will be a new series where we're going to make a gratitude journal. Now, I'm noticing that there's quite a bit of left over here, so I'll trim that. And this is our final layout. It's pretty. It uses some scraps, whether they're left over from this project or other projects, and I really like it when I can use up my scraps. I can't thank you enough for joining me on this journey of creating these layouts. I honestly, when I began, thought I wouldn't finish it in time for my trip, but because I had the sketches, it really went quickly. Of course, I still have to fill in these, and that will be the next project. I'm planning to just really go wild and have fun. We have a few already made, and now is the time to get ready to make more of them. So if you're going to join me on that, and I do hope you will, get that tab punch out